So you're thinking of moving to South Florida and you got your sights set on Pompano Beach, and why wouldn't you? It's an incredible city right here in the heart of Broward County and Greater Fort Lauderdale. In this video, we're going to dive into everything you need to know about living in Pompano Beach, including where it's located, what are some of the things you can do around here, some of its great neighborhoods, the pros and cons, pretty much everything you need to know about living in the city of Pompano Beach, and we're starting right now. What's up, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Living in Fort Lauderdale. My name's Rob Zeoli, and I'm a real estate agent right down here in South Florida. If this is your first time to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to it down below and tap that bell icon to be notified anytime I go ahead and drop a new video. I put out weekly videos and content about what it's like to live and to play down here in South Florida, but more than that, guys, I'm a local real estate agent and absolutely love to help people with their real estate needs. So if that is you and you have any questions at all about any real estate or any neighborhoods down here in South Florida, my information is popping up down below. You can reach me by phone, text, email, however you like to communicate. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So let's jump right into it, guys. We're in the city of Pompano Beach, and we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about living in Pompano Beach, including some of the pros and cons and just about anything else you need to know about the city. And also to receive a copy of my ultimate home buying guide. This is a free resource. It's about 128 pages of insider secrets and tips to help you in the home buying process. So there'll be a link down below in the description if you want to grab that. So to get a lay of the land, so to speak, of Pompano Beach and where it's located, it's in the northeastern portion of Broward County or the Greater Fort Lauderdale area. And as you can see, it's a beach town. So the eastern border of Pompano Beach is actually the beach, the Atlantic Ocean. Now you have really easy access as far as travel is concerned throughout South Florida from Pompano Beach, because two of the main arteries that go north and south, Interstate 95 and the Turnpike, cut right through the middle, or almost the middle, of Pompano Beach. So travel anywhere to Southeast Florida is pretty easy. You're in Palm Beach in about 10 minutes. You can get to the tip of Miami in about 30 to 40 minutes. The airport, Fort Lauderdale International Airport, is maybe 10-15 minutes away from Pompano Beach. So anywhere you want to travel or visit in South Florida, very easy access from Pompano or internationally going to the airport. And now, speaking of traveling and commuting, one of the things you need to know about the city of Pompano Beach is the traffic. So being that Pompano is located east in the county, you're going to get more traffic on any normal basis than if you were more central or west. Anything by the beach is always more congested, more people that are local visiting, but a lot of other tourists as well. And especially going down one of the main arteries going east and west, like Atlantic Boulevard, which cuts right through Pompano Beach, that goes down to the beach. A lot of times you're going to get a lot of congestion and traffic right on Atlantic. Now, another reason why the traffic in Pompano is a little rough right now is that they're doing a lot of construction. And if you watched my previous video, Pompano is going through a revitalization, actually. They're doing a lot of construction and redevelopment down by the beach, and also down by Interstate 95 on Atlantic Boulevard. And that leads us to one of the pros about Pompano Beach is the revitalization and the redevelopment that's going on. So as I mentioned in my last video, they're doing a lot of work and redevelopment down by the beach. They rebuilt the pier, the fishing pier, the Pompano Beach fishing pier. This place is pretty awesome. It's like 900 feet out over the water at the ocean there in the beach. And they also developed the Pompano Beach Fishing Village, which is right at the beginning of the pier. They're doing all kinds of construction down by the beach and adding new shops, new restaurants. Really, really cool. And also they're doing a lot of development down by Interstate 95 and Atlantic Boulevard. So really what they're trying to do is rebuild or build from scratch downtown Pompano Beach. So with all this development going on in construction, it's actually going to contribute to the traffic, but you know, in the long run, it's going to be real good for the city. Now, another thing you need to know about the city of Pompano Beach is all the incredible activities, or really family activities, that are available for all the residents. So as I mentioned, they just redid the Pompano Fishing Pier, which is a really, really popular destination. You could rent a fishing rod or just go out there and sightsee. It's really, really cool with how far the pier goes down over the water. Also, the International Fishing Village is there. Pompano has incredible snorkeling and scuba diving. Obviously, you can enjoy the beach and jet skiing, but one thing I really, really recommend, which is really cool, is the water taxi. Now, the water taxi is almost like a mini cruise that travels up and down the intercoastal waterway going through Pompano Beach. I think there's a total of like 9 stops. So you can either just go back and forth on the water taxi and just take in all the sights on like a round trip, or you can get on and off at any one of the 9 stops that go up and down the intercoastal. So it's really like a cruise. You can stop, you can get something to eat. They stop at some really cool historic landmarks and restaurants and shops. So it's really, really cool and a great way to get to know the area. Now, another thing you need to know about the city of Pompano Beach, and a question I get from time to time when someone is looking for a property or an area that they're relocating to South Florida, they might see Pompano Beach and they ask about, you know, the crime rate. So a lot of times people will just do a Google search, and Pompano Beach does not have a great crime statistics, and it throws a lot of people off. But in my opinion, I think that's very, very subjective. I mean, you know, every city has good areas and has bad areas. Now, to put this in context, the city of Fort Lauderdale is an extremely popular area. I mean, it has some of the most coveted real estate in all of the country. But if you look online and check out Fort Lauderdale and the crime statistics and the crime rate, it probably ranks higher than most other cities throughout the country. It's one of the highest. But yet again, it has some of the most coveted real estate, you know, in the world, and people just move here all the time. I mean, you got $1 million neighborhoods over there, but there are other areas that are not as desirable, and that's what really brings up the crime rate. So it's really a subjective thing, and kind of throws some people off sometimes, you know, when they're looking at properties in Pompano and they look online for the crime rate. But again, it depends on where in Pompano you move to. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that with all the construction and all the development they're doing in Pompano Beach, I think it's going to have a positive effect on the crime rate. It's really going to change things a lot. Now, this is really causing an internal debate in the city. There's some organizations that feel that with this construction and everything that they're doing, that it's really going to change the property values. They're really going to go up in some low-income areas, and they're kind of worried that some people aren't going to be able to afford the homes there anymore, and it's really going to change up the makeup of the neighborhood, and it's really going to have some people leave that can't afford to stay there. Now, that's a discussion for a different day. Really not in my purview, but I just wanted to bring that up. But I definitely think with all the development, it's really going to change the crime rate in some of the areas here in Pompano. And last but not least, what you need to know about Pompano is the real estate. So in my last video, I went over a very broad overview of the real estate. Kind of something for everybody here. You have condos that range, I think, in price from the low 70s to start out with, maybe a studio and a 1-bedroom, you know, up to multi-million-dollar properties on the water. But let's take a look at this particular property and just see what you could get for $800,000 right here in Pompano Beach. So this property here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a waterfront pool home, and it has 70 feet of water frontage or dock space. So the pier is brand new. This is close to all restaurants, shoppings, all parks and water activities that I spoke about previously in this video. Now, if you look at the map here, you can see how easy it is to get right from your yard on your boat up the intercoastal and out onto the ocean. So this is exactly what people are looking for when they want to buy a beachfront property or a waterfront property here in Pompano Beach. So this property features an open floor plan with hurricane impact windows, sliders, and shutters. It has travertine floors with an updated kitchen and baths. The kitchen also features stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, an interior laundry room, and best of all, this property has no HOA or no association. So I want to thank you for watching the video, everything you need to know about the city of Pompano Beach. And speaking of Pompano Beach or anywhere here in South Florida, we would absolutely love to help you with your real estate needs or to help you find that perfect area you might be thinking of moving to or just want to go see. But again, in order to do that, you got to reach out. So my information again is popping up down below. You can contact me however you like to communicate, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.